In March 2022, we plan on making $50,000 cleaning windows. And I'm gonna share with you guys today the exact marketing playbook that we use to do that. And you know, if you're in your beginning stages, you might not make that much, but I'm gonna teach you how to get hundreds of leads and close high ticket window cleaning jobs. Check out two jobs that we're doing. We have one going on in Orange and we have one going on in Fullerton, California. And meanwhile we're doing that, I'm going to be explaining some of the marketing channels that we use and how we get jobs and then close them. So here in Southern California, Yelp is the best marketing channel that works for us hands down. We put in $1 and we get $20 out. Now a 20 times ROI spend is super good. And the thing about Yelp though is that it's not the same case for everyone in the United States. It's very concentrated on some geographies, and Southern California happens to be one of them. So when it comes to using sites like Yelp or Angie's Leads or Home Advisor, anything like that, it really depends on your geography. And the way that I would tell people to know which one is the best to use is, one, when you go on Google or any kind of search engine, if you look up your service. So if I were to look up window cleaning when I'm in Ohio, then I would see the #1, listing site that's coming up. If I did that here in Orange County, California, Yelp would be the first one to come up. So that's how we know that Yelp is a really good driver of business. And then you just want to test. So, we've tested Angie's List before and it didn't work out for us. So sometimes marketing is kind of a testing, trial and error kind of thing, but Yelp is our best driver of business. Oh, just for reference, when we start getting into these busy months, because March is the beginning of the spring rush, we spend about, $2,000 to $3,000 on Yelp ads, and during the really busy times, we can go all the way up to like probably around $4,000 just on Yelp ads. All right, so the thing about paid marketing is that you need to be tracking your dollars, because you don't want to be spending money somewhere that you're not making money or like the proper return that you want to be making. So it's really important that you're tracking all the leads that are coming in, and you know how much you're paying per click, how much you're paying, because you'll get 5 leads, but maybe you only get 1 job from those leads, or maybe your average is 4 out of 5 that you end up closing. So you got to know these numbers, and knowing these numbers is going to tell you what to do with your marketing spend.
One of the ways to market yourself, and without literally putting a lot of money in there, is once you're done with a job, you literally go, and most of the companies or most of the guys that are starting, the first thing they do is they get business cards before even getting their website ready. Mm-hmm. So once you're done marketing, you go to each door, you go 3 houses this way, you go 3 houses that way. In the front, you do 2 houses each. So you're basically marketing yourself and at the job site, which people, if you actually knock and you want to be a bigger sell, you could do it. That's it, free marketing. But if something quick, you just want to get going, drop off the cards, and that's it. Right now we don't have the sign, but also free marketing is, we'll put a sign right in front of the yard. So in case the workers are busy, and even though we have the truck, the number and everything, but on that billboard, it says what we do exactly. People walk by, they take a picture, that's free marketing. Sometimes the guys are working, we're busy, so we don't have the time to sit down and talk to the customer. So if you guys are literally looking for free marketing, cards, do a little bit of just 5 minutes, right around the area where you're at already.
So this job right here, it was $299, and $299 is actually our minimum for a 2-story house, and it's 16 windows. So 16 windows is kind of like the barrier to the minimum, and then if you go anything above that, then the per window We charge about $16 per window, and we're probably going to be raising our prices about 3% in, like in a few weeks when busy season really starts to kick up. But yeah, $299 for this job. Victor's on it by himself, so it should probably take him about, I'll say about 2.5 to 3 hours max. So you're looking at about $100 an hour to like $125 an hour. All right, we're off to the next site. Okay, so Victor kind of touched on, when you're doing local marketing within like a certain neighborhood, yard signs are great. Talking to the neighbors is great. Having wrapped vehicles, because you want all of the neighbors of the customers you have to be familiar with your company so that you can start getting multiple houses in the same neighborhood. So when they start seeing your trucks around, when they start seeing yard signs, it's the law of 27, which means people seeing your company, being familiar with your company. And I think the law of 27 just says like 27 impressions, but it doesn't have to be 27. The idea is when people start seeing your company so much, they get familiar with it, they trust you, and that's how you can start building, routes or, groups of customers that are in the same area, and that just makes it efficient for you so you don't have to be driving all over the place to be doing jobs. Wrapping your truck is a great way to do marketing, and it's not essential, like you don't need it at first. We went a while without it, but then once you get the truck wrap, it changes the game because you're more professional as a company. You're able to, charge more because you have that credibility behind you. And then you actually do get jobs from people that see your truck wrap. So, sometimes we get calls and people seen our truck wrap and they want to book a service with us because they've seen it and they've seen what we offer, window cleaning, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, all that. Having a website is super essential. Having a professionally built website that showcases your company in a good way and, is able to sell people when you have online booking is the best return on investment that we've ever made. So this house right here, 15 windows, $249. That's our minimum for a 1-story house. For a 2-story house, like the last one, it was $299. But yeah, Jacob's on it by himself. It should probably take him about 10:53. He started at 8. So yeah, he's about finished. So 3 hours, what is that? I can't do the math on camera right now, but it's pretty good margins. Okay guys, so I'm gonna tell you guys one of the most underrated ways that we've done as part of our marketing playbook that's really generated over a couple $1,000s in revenue just this past month. So when you have a customer list that you've already serviced, but it's been a while, you want to hit them back up and see if it's time to get their windows cleaned again. And one of the most effective ways we found to do this is actually text marketing. So, you've seen email marketing before where you email your customers a few months later, but text marketing is just it's just a different animal. Like, people are always on their phone and they're always gonna open it. So we've seen a way higher rate of return on the text messages that we send out. And we'll just say, hey, it's Sergio. It's been a while. It's been 3 months, 6 months since you got your windows cleaned. Do you want to get them cleaned again? And sometimes you could even throw in an offer, like 10% off, just to kind of give them something for being like a loyal customer. And it's going to be the cheapest way to get more jobs because you've already acquired the customer. You're just letting them know that you're there for them. Okay, so today I shared, the marketing playbook for orange window cleaning. And what's important to remember is that marketing is all about context. It depends, where you're at. It depends how much money your company's making because, typically we try to stay between 5 and 15% of total revenue to be spent on marketing. And 15% is super aggressive, and that's where we were at, like more in the beginning stages. Right now we're sitting around 8 to 10%, 10% on the high end. So, you know, it's all about context. If your company's doing 50,000 a month or is it doing 10,000 a month, that's gonna impact the way that you market. If you guys enjoyed this content, just let me know in the comments, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're really trying to blow this up and be able to teach as many people as we can on how to start a window cleaning business and how to grow their window cleaning business. So thanks for watching if you made it this far, and we'll see you in the next video.